Guys, we have multiple breaking news coming out. We're going to start with this one first. Thousands in California told not to drink water for 5 days. All right, so California orders boil water alert for 46,000 residents after bacteria found. A major boil water notice is in effect for over 46,000 residents across California's Central Coast after tests revealed coliform bacteria in the Zone 3 water system. Man, what's going on out there in the West Coast? I mean, I don't think this is from Mexico, right? Because Mexico is also dumping toxic water, but it's like towards San Diego. This one here is California. So impacted cities including Arroyo Grande, Grovo Beach, Oceano, Pismo Beach, and Avila Beach. Now, officials warn tap water must be boiled for at least 1 minute before drinking, brushing teeth, or cooking. The advisory follows samples collected April 28 and 29 and will remain in place through Sunday, May 4. Bottled or properly boiled water is also recommended for pets. Now, laundry is safe, but shower require caution. All right, so Newsweek is putting out the information. We're gonna get to the full breaking news here, but 5 days. It's not looking good out there in California. So again, we're praying for the people out there in Cali. We have more breaking news here, guys. Let me just bring all these information, and then we're gonna go back with the water being wormwood, bitter, poison. Sirens scream as Houthi ballistic equipments terrify northern Holy Land. All right, so ballistic was fired. At the same time, this happened not too long ago. And just looking at that green smoke, man, I mean, that's got to be toxic stuff there. So the Holy Land strike near presidential palace in blunt warning to Syria. Now, the Holy Land military, the Air Force, just launched a precession strike within meters of Syria's presidential palace in the capital, Damascus. Now, Benjamin said the strike sends a clear message to the new regime. Deployments near Druze area will not be tolerated. Man, Benjamin is dealing with wildfire and he's striking lands. So the move comes despite a cease plan over the last 24 hours and a major shift in Suwada, where Druze leaders just backed the Syrian Gov to fight separatists. The timing of the strike signals Tel Aviv isn't waiting for facts. It's shaping them. All right, so once again, Benjamin just sent a strong message, and this thing almost hit the presidential palace. It was not too far from it, too. I seen the map. So Ben is sending a strong message. It's another nation against nation news. Pakistan violated the cease plan for the 8th night in a row on Thursday by launching unprovoked small arms firing, targeting multiple sectors along the line of control in Jammu and Kashmir, says Indian Army. All right, so once again, guys, some very important updates when it comes to Pakistan. All right, so this one here, we talked about this, but I got some more updates. All right, so this is a warning alert. So the commander-in-chief, the U.S. president, has issued an alert. All right, so this is the first time using that word, alert. That's some serious stuff there. All right, so it says, and I'm going to read this one more time, all purchases of Iranian oil or petrochemical product must stop now. Any country or person who buys any amount of oil or petrochemical from Iran will be subject to immediately secondary sanctions. They will not be allowed to do business with the U.S. in any way, shape, or form. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Once again, this is coming out from the Commander-in-Chief. Now, someone left that on top. The Red Dragon buys majority of Iran oil. So last night we talked about the rare earth minerals that we just made an agreement with Ukraine. And we used to get ours from China, and China's like, we're not giving you guys any more of this rare earth mineral because of the tariff. So we went straight to Ukraine and we made a deal with them, and now we're not dealing with the Red Dragon stuff no more. India is going to be producing iPhones, and that, again, China was the big one, but now it's India. It seems like India is going to take that spot, and we are definitely seeing something here, guys. I do believe that it's a major biblical war going on here. Donald is crushing the Red Dragon. I'm sorry, guys. I hear like a voice. I don't know. I hear something. I hear like someone talking. Right now it's 1:56. Everybody in the house is sleeping. I hear something. All right. And my pit bull's out there, so right now he just he's not barking, so it's probably TV that's on. All right, so once again, guys, I do believe that they are really crushing the Red Dragon. All right, so it says here, we're going to go with the next news. Secretary of State Rubio said we cannot live in a world where Persia has a nuclear equipment. We can't. If Persia wants nuclear energy, they can import enriched uranium like every peaceful nation does. The only country that enrich uranium are those with nuclear. Iran wants to be the first without one, but the enrichment path leads straight to a bomb. This is their best opportunity. Donald wants peace, not biblical war, but we cannot live in a world where Persia has nuclear. Leave comments down below. What do you think about this one here, guys? All right, let's go with the next one. Rubio again. Rubio's like, Donald, I want a raise. I want a raise, man. You got me going all over this place, man. I've been to Russia like 3 times. I've been to Ukraine 5 times. Going back and forth here, man. I lost track of sleep. I don't know what year it is. I don't know what month is it. I got, UTC time zone, Eastern time, Pacific time, and I'm confused now. Secretary of State Rubio said, you have Ukraine and the bear still too far apart on peace deal. Now Donald he's trying, but time is limited. This isn't our biblical war. I agree. It started under Joe and dragged on for 3 years with no end in sight. Yep. So Joe gave the land to Donald, and boy, oh boy, it's a mess. So Ukraine can't push the bear back to 2014, and Vladimir can't take all of Ukraine. The only leader who can talk to both sides is Donald. He spent 100 days pushing for peace, but Crane and the bear are still too far apart. Meanwhile, the Red Dragon and Persia demand our focus. Yeah, well, eventually, guys, it seems like we're about to just leave and say, you guys figure this thing out. Joe, you really put us in this spot, man. And yeah, it's sad. It's really sad. Put us in this spot, and then he retired. Again, he lost. he lost, and basically just gave the sleeping giant to Donald. A complete mess. So you have Baltazar Tom to reporter. Wait to see what's coming. Uh-oh. Reporter said, so the president signed an executive order just this week, threatening to defund sanctuary cities for their policies. Why not just cuff the leaders who are harboring and shielding these new individuals that's coming from the southern region? Actually, bad groups from deportation. The border czar said, wait to see what's coming. Uh-oh. And guys, remember that video we talked about? Potentially, possibly martial law? That Donald signed the executive order? Got all the police and all that, and the military is going to get involved. There's going to be cuff. There's going to be some cuff going on. So that's what Bodazar Tom is talking about. Just wait and see what's coming. All right. Now, again, it's not the sleeping giant that's going to get arrested. Yes, those lawlessness that is going against the commander-in-chief, yes. But, again, regular citizens like us, again, they're not going to be doing that. Okay, let's see what's going on with the water. Do not drink the water for 5 days, according to this news source, Newsweek. A major boil water notice issued Wednesday is affecting thousands of residents across California's central coast after bacteria was discovered in a drinking water supply. The advisory, which applies to the region's 5 cities area, is expected to remain in place through Sunday as authority continue testing and monitoring 5 cities 5 days. So the affected communities include Arroyo Grande, Grover Beach, Oceano, Pismo Beach, and Avila Beach. Collectively, oh boy, they go to Rooster. Boy, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Served by the Zone 3 water system. Census data estimates roughly 46,000 people live across the 5 cities. Residents are being advised not to drink the tap water unless it has been boiled for at least 1 minute due to the presence of coliform bacteria detected in multiple water samples. That rooster. Yeah, my neighbor is not going to be pleased. Alright, so the rooster stopped. No, it didn't. It's still going at it. Alright, so why it matters. So although the presence of coliform bacteria does not necessarily make the water unsafe to drink, it can indicate that other bacteria like E. coli are present. The detection of coliform bacteria has prompted state, county, and local officials to conduct additional testing to ensure the water is safe to drink. In the meantime, people in the affected areas should boil the water before drinking it. So once again, let's say if you boil it for 1 minute, it should be good. So what to know? The bacteria was detected in water samples collected on April 28th and April 29th. The findings prompted the State Water Resources Control Board Division of Drinking Water, County of San Luis Obispo, Public Works Department, County Health Department, and the Lopez Project Water System to advise customers in Pismo Beach and other cities serviced by the Zone 3 system to use bottled water or tap water that has been properly boiled for drinking and cooking purposes. Excuse me, guys. It says here, we will inform you when tests show that the water is safe to drink and you no longer need to boil your water. We anticipate resolving the problem by Sunday, May 4th, 2025 or sooner, the advisory said. Now, further instruction urged people to be careful, not to swallow any water when bathing or showering, and to use caution when bathing babies and young ones. Ice made from tap water should not be used. However, laundry can be done as normal. Now, when reached for comments, the County of San Luis Obispo Public Works Department referred Newsweek to its most updated press release issued on Thursday afternoon. This is the first time a boil water notice has been triggered for the low-pitch distribution system, and we are still working to identify the cause, the update said. Representative from the State Division of Drinking Water will be on site Friday, May 2nd, 2025, to lead the investigation. Repeated positive samples of total coliform trigger a mandatory boil order by the State Division of Drinking Water. The repeated samples the county is collecting are showing a downward trend of discontainment. So this has nothing to do with the what's going on out there in San Diego, because Mexico is 6 million gallons of water a day just being dumped into San Diego. I mean, it just you have all these Navy SEALs, more than 1,000 were ill. San Diego citizens out there were ill. So it just, the water is being impacted now. And we are definitely seeing wormwood. When I say wormwood, again, the Bible mentioned wormwood is like bitter or poison. All right, so Bismo Beach City Manager Jorge Garcia said in a Facebook video that daily water testing in Bismo Beach showed normal levels, but the city is still following the county's advice when it comes to advisory. The city will remain under the boil water advisory until the county and state confirm that it is safe to consume the water. So what people are saying? Well, you have the Mayo Clinic in a webpage about E. coli. Signs and symptoms of E. coli infection usually begin 3 or 4 days after exposure to the bacteria, but you may become ill as soon as 1 day after exposure to more than a week later. Signs and symptoms include diarrhea, which may range from mild and watery to severe, and I'm going to skip that name there, stomach cramping, pain or tenderness, and a whole bunch of stuff here, vomiting. You guys get the picture here. Not good. Not good. Mr. Garcia said in a video about the advisory, it's important not to count unfiltered water as a reliable way to consume the water. Having a water filter or a reverse osmosis system is not sufficient. So what happens next? Well, the county anticipates the issue will be resolved by Sunday. In the meantime, customers must either boil the water or treat it to make it safe by disinfecting it with bleach or tablet. Instruction on how to do so can be found on the Bismo Beach website. Pets also can be affected by bacteria, and bottled water or boiled and then cooled water could be used for them. All right. So once again, that's where we are right now. California is really putting out a urgent breaking news. Thousands in California told not to drink water for 5 days. All right, so here we go. Let me just bring it up. Here's the title so people won't think I'm clickbaiting. So again, there's a lot of people out there that's always trying to put negative stuff in the comments box. May 1st, all right? So right now it's May 2nd. All right, so it was posted at 6:32 p.m. Eastern Time 6 hours ago, or 7 hours ago. All right, so there you go. All right, here we go. That's the title. Thousands in California told not to drink water for 5 days. All right. Let's see if there's any more breaking news. But I think from here, guys, I'm just going to end it a little early. Yeah, I think I'm going to end it a little early tonight. Just got home from the gym. Feeling tired. It's been a long day. Yeah, I think I'm going to end it here, guys. But thank you so much for watching. Again, thank you so much for your support. If you guys want to check out the videos I posted today, the links will be in the comment box. Make sure you share the video, hit that subscribe button if you haven't. And again, thank you so much for your support. I did post Patreon. I made a Patreon. All right, so the Patreon link will be in the description box or the comments box. Those who are members of the Patreon, you guys already know, you click on the link, it will take you straight to the Patreon. You're going to see all the videos there. For those that are not members of Patreon, when you click on the link, it would take you straight to the Patreon, and it will tell you that, again, to open up, an account. It's like YouTube. You open up an account in YouTube and stuff like that. And with Patreon, guys, we received some news from Patreon. Patreon give us the limit of doing $1, but now they're going to stop that. Now it seems like they're gonna go $5 and up. So we won't be doing no $1 Patreon soon. It's gonna be $5 a month. We don't want to do that. Me and my wife, we decided to do Patreon to bring you guys the news, things that we cannot talk about on YouTube, and we charge the cheapest of them all, $1. All right, not too many YouTubers out there do $1. Again, I've seen YouTubers do $100 a month on Patreon. Again, we don't do that. We don't. Again, so we did the $1 for like 5-6 years, but now Patreon is going up. So Patreon is really changing all their policies. Everything's going up all over the place, guys. It's not only Patreon, but the gas is going up, food is going up, insurance is going up, everything's going up. And we don't want to do this, but we have no other choice, guys. But pretty soon it's going to be $5 a month. Now, I can understand that people can't do that. Look, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I can understand a lot of people are struggling. But pretty soon, guys, it's going to be $5 a month. Thank you again for your support on Patreon, Cash App, or PayPal. Your support really helps out. Have a good night, guys. Thank you so much for watching. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer request, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, excuse me, guys. Once again, guys, $1 a month Patreon. We get to access to our live stream every Monday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Faith and trust in Jesus Christ. For He's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.